another beautiful Sunday, the start of a new week. So, yeah, bless up, guys. Welcome to another special live session and happy Sunday and have a blessed week ahead. Hope you had a nice day. So, yeah, I know Sunday is all about gratitude. So, tonight we're talking about gratitude, and this special topic is the power of gratitude. I think I would have treated this sometime earlier, but notwithstanding, there are new informations, there are new knowledge and new insights or understanding to every subject, no matter how long you've treated them or talked about them. So tonight we're talking about the power of gratitude, and tonight is special because now this topic, power of gratitude, is like the core or the essential everything that entails or relates to the theme or the topic gratitude. And now, whatever I'm talking about, everything I'll be talking about today is as the spirit leads. But my notes, I didn't make today's notes. This was the topic, that was taught in church today. Happy Sunday to you guys. I attend Salvation Ministries, Papa David DBM. So I've been using his notes from what I jotted down in church, to do the topic for tonight, the power of gratitude. So you'll be blessed. Just stay tuned. So moving on, open today's session. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. If you, my notes for today is from today's service in church. So just stay blessed. Now we hear gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Every day gratitude. Every day here, it's good to be grateful. It's good to stay thankful. It's good to show appreciations. But now, gratitude as a whole encompasses a lot of things. It entails a lot of things because now there's a power behind gratitude, and gratitude can move doors and open doors that, bro, probably prayers or connections we don't do. You feel me? So there's a power of gratitude because even Christ was grateful and showed gratitude. Like I said, my notes for today's session is on my notes on services today. So yeah, if you hear power, fear gratitude. What is gratitude? You would have heard it a million times and a million plus times, but I'll still say it again. Gratitude now is a sincere acknowledgement of a kind gesture shown to you or an act of goodness shown to you. That's gratitude. In another insight or in another explanation, gratitude will be the expression of your appreciation to God. Now this is like the 100%, or this is like the most important, because now one thing you need to understand about gratitude is that no matter how you're trying to mix it, no matter how you're trying to make it sound so simple, no matter how you make it sound so straightforward, one thing you need to understand about gratitude is that you won't truly understand the power behind gratitude until you come to the realization and acceptance that everything you have on this earth and everything you are able to do on this earth is beyond your power. When you come to that realization, gratitude becomes a part of you. And when gratitude becomes a part of you, mountains are moved, and doors are open, and you start to see extreme blessings that just happens, supernaturally and extraordinary. Like you just enjoy favor because now you've come to realization that, bro, everything that happens in life is beyond your power. Everything that happens in life is beyond your strength or is beyond your mind. Whatever you do, whatever you put your hands to do, whatever hard work, whatever career, whatever field of life, whatever studies, gratitude becomes the most powerful when it comes to that realization and acceptance that everything that happens in life and everything that happens to you, you owe everything 100% to God. You feel me? That's when you start to enjoy the major power behind gratitude and the blessings that only gratitude can open. So that's why I said gratitude is the expression of your appreciation to God. And again, something I jotted down in church today, he said, gratitude not expressed is ingratitude displayed. And I'll always use this to cite an example. I'll be like, now, let's say you have some friends, or you have very close friends, or you have friends and families, and you are pretty much close, or you're pretty much close to them, and you feel whatever you do to you, you guys are friends. So they will understand that you are thankful, or they will understand that you appreciate their effort, or they will understand that you are grateful. But gratitude not expressed is ingratitude displayed. No matter how you try to paint it, or no matter how you try to make it seem like they would understand you are grateful. Like, let me break it down to a very lame manner so we all understand. Let's say now a friend of yours, a very close friend of yours, comes through for you like in your time of need now, but because he's your friend or she's your friend or you guys are closest of pals, now you don't tell them thank you because you feel they already know you're grateful, or because you feel you guys are close to the point that you don't need to say thank you before they know you appreciate that effort. Nah, nada. You shouldn't do that because gratitude not expressed is ingratitude displayed. To you, you may feel you are grateful, but to the person that offered that shown like the kind gesture or offered a form of help to you, they would seem or they would look it as if or come to understanding that probably what they did wasn't good enough, or probably what was wrong with you, like at least a little form of appreciation because it goes a long way. So gratitude not expressed is ingratitude displayed. What is in your mind is not what is in their mind. Your understanding of what they've done to you is not the understanding of how they've done it to you and how they felt or how they feel doing it for you. Now, one is to give, another is to receive. You are the receiving factor, you are in the receiving part. Now imagine you're the giver, you give someone something and the person just assumes that you know that they are grateful for what you've done. You will see it as ingratitude no matter how close you guys are. You feel me? That's why gratitude not expressed is ingratitude displayed. And now that locks like doors for more show or act of kindness or more kind gesture because now they will feel, why is this guy not showing appreciation? No matter how close, they will feel Abi, what I did was not good enough, or about did I do something wrong, And I love assumptions, a lot of assumptions, a lot of assumptions. That's why gratitude, which is a sincere acknowledgement of a kind gesture shown to you, goes a long way. And the expression of your appreciation to God goes a long way as well. Now, grand thing you understand about gratitude is that gratitude is very powerful and it qualifies you for more. That's why I always say cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle because it opens door for more blessings. The more you are grateful to God, the more He realizes that yes, or the more He realizes that you make Him the center of your life and you owe everything in your life to Him. Now He'll be moved to come true for you, and He'll be moved to shower His grace and His divine help because now you've made him understand that, God, on this earth, in this world, I cannot do anything without you, I beg. Thank you for all the times you come through for me. I'm grateful to you, God, and please help me. Now you understand that, okay, everything in life, everything of yours, you owe everything to him. Now he'll be moved to move doors for you, to move mountains for you, sorry, and to open doors for you. But when you don't show appreciation, or when you don't express gratitude and you feel everything in life that you have is because of your strength or it's because of your hard work, that's a lie. I would be plain with you and honest with you. Everything that happens on this earth is organized or is controlled by the spiritual. The spiritual controls the physical. There are some things you don't see. There's some things you don't know. And there's some people praying for you that are making some things happen for you that you wouldn't know. But then gratitude goes a long way. Now, there's an example. There's an example I would always cite. That's waking up every day. You wake up every morning, and someone like me now, I love to set like two alarms. I set around 7 a.m. and 7:05 because of the online money devotion. Now, when I wake up by 7 a.m., alarms do work here. You wake up and you feel like still sleepy and stuff. Let me just sleep for like 2 minutes. Let me just sleep for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. The second alarm goes off and you're like, bruh, I got to wake up, man. Now you waking up every day, that's like the most taken, should I say, the most taken for granted blessing. Meanwhile, it's one of the most because waking up every day gives you the power or gives you the control or reminds you that, okay, yes, this is another day, this is another blessing, this is another day for you to make moves, this is another day for you to live your purpose, this is another day for you to live your dreams, this is another day for you to make big moves, this is another day for you to put in effort into achieving, whatever you want to achieve. But now, starting your day with gratitude goes a long way. Some of us, we just wake up, and the first thing is do is that we're on Instagram. The first thing to do is that we're on TikTok. The first thing is that I'll come on WhatsApp, start texting. The first thing is that I'll go on YouTube and, scrolling and scrolling before, 3 hours gone, you're on social media without expressing gratitude to the one that woke you up, without expressing gratitude to God. Now, if you feel it's your alarm that woke you up, I cited this example, and this example was also cited in church. Go to the mortuary, carry the loudest clock, go to the mortuary and put that clock, or carry the loudest gong, go to mortuary and put that gong. No matter how you hit that gong, no matter how the loudest clock goes off, bro, nobody would wake up because it's not your alarm that wakes you up, it's God. So expressing gratitude and an expression of your appreciation to God, you know, qualifies you for more. Now, why gratitude? Why should you be grateful? Why should you show gratitude? Now, this one, number one, is for the salvation of your soul. Now, like I said, this note, what I'm talking about is from my notes from church. So, for the salvation of your soul, there's a passage that says, "In that while we're yet sinners, Christ died for us." So, it's a lot to be grateful because even while we're yet sinners, He died for us, He came so we can be saved, He came so we can be a part of Him. He came so we can commute with Him and connect with Him, and live a life of freedom and live a life of abundance. So we are grateful for the salvation of our souls, and we are grateful for this to God, and we are grateful to Christ, to Jesus, for His redemptive work of Christ. Sorry, for His redemptive work on the cross of Calvary, which covers every sector of life, health wise, career wise, sickness, diseases, challenges of life. It covers everything because on the cross of Calvary, He said, "It is finished." That is every challenge, every sickness, every diseases, everything contrary to His blessing. He paid the price for everything. You just have to remember that, and you just have to, remind him of that, and live, a life of, righteousness. So he can unlock, the full measures of his redemptive work on the cross of Calvary. So we are grateful to God for the salvation of our soul. You feel me? That's like the highest form of gratitude because now it's Jesus an assurance that yes, when we live right, oh yes, heaven awaits us, and it shows us that we are rapturable, and that's like the greatest gift to mankind, which is salvation. And then that after everything on earth, you are going to meet your creator, or we are going to meet our creator. Now that's number one reason and the utmost reason for gratitude. Now another one, like I said, I'll be focusing on the second meaning of gratitude, which is the expression of your appreciation to God. Because when it comes to the realization and acceptance that everything that happens to you on earth and everything you go through on earth and every success you attain on earth, you owe everything 100% to God. When it comes to that acceptance and comes to the realization, you enjoy the highest power of gratitude. Now, that reason why you should be grateful is that God is your source. So acknowledge Him as the source of all goodness. You know, everything that happens to us in life, every success we attain, you know, God is our source, and is the source of everything good and the source of all goodness. So that's another reason we have to be grateful. You know, there's a passage that says, worry for nothing, but in supplication and thanksgiving make that request known. There's another passage that says he will supply all our needs according to the riches in glory in Christ Jesus. But now, if you haven't come to the realization and acceptance that everything that happens on earth and every success that we attain and everything that you want to enjoy good in life, you owe it to God. You don't enjoy the power of gratitude. So why we should be grateful is that God is our source and we acknowledge Him as the source of all goodness and everything good we enjoy in life. That's another reason to be grateful because God is your source. And you have a Heavenly Father that, bro, in times of challenges, in times of, ups and downs, or at times you're going through it or you're going through tough times, bro, there's a God, that we can reach out to. Is our Heavenly Father that will come through with every needs of ours, bro. Financially, physically, health wise, psychologically, mentally, any kind of challenge and any kind of issues, there's one above who is our source and the greatest source. That's why we have to be grateful, and that's when you can enjoy the power behind gratitude, because gratitude is powerful and it qualifies you for more blessings. And the reason you have to be grateful is the gift of life. Like I said, waking up every day, we see it as a big flex. We just see it as a flex, but that is one of the highest blessings. We're not the ones keeping ourselves alive. You get, we are the ones giving ourselves life. There's something I stumbled upon. If you were to take oxygen, like you were to pay for oxygen every month, I think you'll be using, or you'll be spending roughly not less than 7.4 million naira. That is in Nigeria currency. I think in dollars that could be around maybe 5 point something K dollars, $570K if I'm not mistaken. That's what you'll be spending every month if you were to pay for oxygen. So why should we be grateful for the gift of life? Because everything comes to an end when life is lost. So no matter the cars you have, no matter the kind of money you have, no matter the kind of uh, excitement you have or luxury you're living, everything comes to an end when life is lost. Life can be very fickle, and that's why everything on this earth is vanity. I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy life. I'm not saying you shouldn't get the most out of life. He said he would live a life of abundance. So it's expected for us to enjoy life and enjoy the most out of life to its highest form. But then, if you don't show gratitude to Him for the gift of life, you wouldn't get the most out of life and you would really enjoy life. So, why should we be grateful? Because we have the gift of life and because we are alive, because, bro, if you go to the hospital, if you go to the mortuary, that's like a whole lot of reasons to be grateful. Go to the hospital before you go to, like, the different wards, the different departments or the different sections, bro. You see a lot of reasons to stay grateful. I see a lot of reasons to stay thankful. So why should you be grateful for the gift of life? And when you recognize that you are living and it's not by your power, it's not by your mind, there's a supernatural factor that's keeping you alive, and there's a supernatural being that watches over you and ensures that you're alive and ensure that you fulfill your purpose. That's when you enjoy the power of gratitude. And that's where it qualifies you for more blessings and to enjoy the true gift of life and to live a life of, good health and good living. So for the gift of life, you have to be grateful. When you remember, always be conscious about that fact that, bro, no matter how you feel, no matter how you feel you may not believe in God, or no matter how you feel, you have something working for you. If God says today you are gone, bro, before you even breathe in and breathe out, you are gone, bro. If God says tomorrow you are gone, before you even think about or sleep or say, tomorrow I'll go out this, bro, you are gone. So when it comes to realization and acceptance that, bro, I'm in this world, but bro, it's not by my power, it's not by my might, none of what I'm doing is coming to fertility by my power. There's a supernatural being, there's a supernatural factor, there's a final say to everything I decide to do. When it comes to realization, you understand why you should be grateful and why you should stay grateful. When you remember your journey to where you are now, remember your mates, people you lost, while on the journey, people you lost, amidst the years or along the line, you realize that, bro, there are a lot of reasons why you should be grateful for the gifts of life. And you realize that there are a lot of reasons why you should be grateful every day you wake up. It's not by your power, it's not your alarm clock, it's not your mom that came to wake you up or your dad that came to wake you up. It's not the fact that you're an early sleeper or you know how to wake up very early. No be you. It is not you. So when it comes to that acceptance and that gratitude mindset for the gift of life, you enjoy the power of gratitude. Now, and that reason why we should be grateful is for the gift of provision. Now, everything we enjoy, everything we have, it's not you. Like I said, you when you realize that everything you have, you owe it to God, you get the most out of life. And since gratitude qualifies you for more, and that is the greatest power behind gratitude. when you show your expression, or when you express your appreciation to God, it qualifies you for more. So we are grateful to God. Why should we be grateful? The gift of provision. Now, everything you have, the money, the properties, the food, the cars, your clothes, everything you have, bro, the gift of provision. You owe everything to God, 100%. You feel me? So that's and that way, or that's and that instance, you have to be grateful. And now, one thing about gratitude is that when you forget to be grateful, you focus more on what you are lacking. And when you focus on what you are lacking, you tend to complain, you tend to grumble, you tend to worry. And when you're complaining, you're grumbling, you're worrying, you forget to be grateful. And when you forget to be grateful, bro, that's the time that, bro, a lot of crazy things tend to happen. Negative things start to go through your mind. You start to think about nonsense. You start to think about think like you're the one that is suffering the most. Meanwhile, if you just take a while, take a pause, and think about where you are now, you realize that if you just take a pause and give gratitude a chance, you realize that, bro, there are a lot of things to be grateful for that you can't quantify. There are a lot of blessings in your life that can't be quantified, and that's a huge reason to be grateful for. Now, there's a passage in the Bible that talks about the rich fool. Now, if you're a Bible student, you know about the rich fool. Even if you're not a Bible student, you know about the rich fool. Now, this was someone that, he had, a lot of, he was wealthy, yeah, and he had a lot of, crops to harvest. He had a lot of things, and he was like, I will build a bigger barn. I will harvest this, I will do this, I will do that, I will eat and marry, I will la vida, I will jaillir, I will pop champagne, I will go outside, and every day be like, we outside, we outside, we outside. I'm talking about, the terms we all understand, terminologies you understand. So he was so full of himself, and he thought everything he had achieved was by his might and by his power. So if you go through that passage, you just be hearing I this, I that, I did this, I did that, I will do this, I'll be the bigger band. Bro, I think that the passage is Luke 12. Luke 12 from verse 16. So he was like, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. What did God tell him? He said, you rich fool, by this time tomorrow you'll be no more. And he wasn't alive to see everything, and he wasn't alive to eat the fruit of his labor, because he didn't return back, the glory to God, or didn't express his appreciation to God for everything he had. Everything you have is not by your power. Your high grades, or your excellent result, or your excellent grades, or the great feats you've achieved, or success of a career, bro. Everything and everything without leaving nothing. It's not by you, bro. Yes, there's hard work. Now, yes, you read, you pass. Now, is it you that gave yourself the brain you used to read? It's not you. There are people that have, brain also, and probably have brain even smarter and sharper than you, but you wrote the exam and came out successful. Yes, you read, but if your brain weren't working or wasn't working, would you be able to write that exam? No. And like in my school, then there was a senior. I was in just, was it just one or just two? He was in SS3. He was one of the smartest and brightest, student of his set. And during WAEC, he was preparing for WAEC, and this guy, hi Ryan, bless up. This guy was reading and was reading. Remember, I said he was one of the brightest in his set. This guy was reading and reading and reading. And while reading, bro, I wouldn't say he ran mad, but he lost consciousness. He didn't know what he was doing anymore, because I guess he overread or something, or he didn't give his brain time to rest, or time to chill, or time to cool off. And the exam he has been preparing for, he couldn't write it. One of the brightest minds couldn't write the exam because he was probably overreading. Now you have the brain, but you owe the success to God. Now you have the brain, the ability to read and understand, you owe it to God as well. So everything that's happening to you, every success you've achieved, you've attained, every feat you've acclaimed or you've achieved, you owe everything 100% without leaving a percent to God. So why should you be grateful? Grateful, sorry, the gifts of provision. You get so take gratitude very seriously. Believe me, take gratitude very seriously because it's very much easy to complain than it is to show gratitude. It's very much easy to grumble. It's very much easy to murmur than it is to be grateful. Because, bro, you may be going through crazy times, and through these crazy times, that's the best of time to be grateful. But it's not really easy. That's why you have to cultivate it as a lifestyle. That's why you have to practice it till it becomes a conscious level or a consciousness. So, and the other reason you have to be grateful is for the gift of healing and health. You think is by your power that you are alive, you're healthy. You go to work every day. Like you 9 to 5 hour, you work 9 to 5. You travel like every morning, you return every night. You go to work every morning, you return every night. You haven't broken down. The next morning you repeat. The next morning same routine. The next morning same routine. Mondays to Fridays, daily, steady. You haven't broken down, bro. That's not you, man. That's not exercise. That's not you going to the gym. That has nothing to do with what is happening. And the gift of healing and health. That's a lot to be grateful for, and that's God 100%. 100%. 100%. So we owe it to God to be grateful for the gift of healing and gift of health. You know, you wouldn't appreciate the gifts of healing, or rather, you don't appreciate or you understand the gift of health until you've fallen ill or you've lost a loved one through sickness or through illness. You don't appreciate the gift of health. It means that you're healthy. You do four different jobs, three different jobs, two different jobs. You go to school, you come back from school, you go do a part-time job, or you go to school, you do other stuff, or you go to school, you go back, you come back. You go play ball, you do this, you engage in this activity, engage in that activity, and you don't break down, bro. It's not you. It's not by going to the gym. It's not by going to the gym to say you want to stay fit, bro. There are people that go to gym and break down and see that no more. So until you appreciate health, you will don't understand what it is to be healthy. Until you appreciate, sorry, until you've experienced sickness or you've lost a loved one to sickness, you will don't understand what it means to be healthy, and you don't appreciate being healthy. So that's why one of the reasons we have to be grateful is for the gift of healing and for the gift of health. For the fact that from January to December you don't fall ill, you don't take any drugs, you're healthy, you are doing good. It's not the herbal drugs you are drinking. It's not the herbal medicine. It's not the fact that you wake up every morning and you jog for like 30, 45 minutes or an hour, then you come back, you take a shower and go to work. Nah, for the fact that you are healthy, for the gift of health, that's 100% God. And and that is why we have to be grateful. And for the gift of healing, for the fact that you broke down, you took ill, and you were able to bounce back to your 100% self, and even better. That's God. Because some persons, a little headache and they're gone. Some persons toothache and they'll be like they can't feel themselves, they're gone. Some persons a little stomach ache and they'll be like, bro, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. They're gone. Some persons a little concussion, they're gone. And you break down after all the stress and you still recover. For the gift of health and for the gift of healing, that's a huge reason to be grateful. Now, but last but not the least, for the gift of men. Now, for the good people in your life, you go to a new place, and one way or the other, favors just happen to you. People show you favor. People come through for you. Your friends come through for you. You know, there are good people in your life who are rooting for you, who are supporting you, who can go extra mile to make sure that you're successful, who can go extra mile to make sure that you have what you have. There are people in your life that they are even strangers, but the way they will come through for you, you'll be like, bro, do we have same mother from somewhere, or are we related in any way that I don't know? So for the gift of men, that's another reason to be grateful. When I say for the gift of men, I mean men and women. When the Bible said men, it's both men and women. So for the gift of people, for the gift of the good people in our life, for the gift of friends, for the gift of family, that's another reason we have to be grateful. Sometimes, you've experienced favor and honor in a kind of way that you wouldn't understand. Like, you just go to somewhere and, someone you just move to like help you. Someone you just move to like show you love. Someone you just move to like, financially favor you, or give you, a free ride, or just help you, in some way. So for the gift of men, for the gift of people, that's a huge reason to be grateful. For the people that have come through for you in times of need, people that have come through for you when you needed help, for people that have come through for you in your downtime. So that's a lot to be grateful for the gift of men, for the gift of friends, for the gift of family, and for the gift of the beautiful people in your life. That's a huge reason to be grateful for. So guys, that's the end of the part A, or the part 3 of the power of gratitude. Like I said, the power of gratitude, you wouldn't understand the power of gratitude, or you wouldn't really understand what gratitude entails until you come to the realization and acceptance that everything that happens to you in this life, and everything that happens to you on earth, you owe it 100% to God. Every success you attain, everything provided for you, everything you are able to get, for the gift of life, for the gift of health, for the gift of provision, for the gift of going out every day and coming back safe and sound, which is another blessing that we take for granted. We just go out and come in and be like, I don't reach out, I don't reach out. That's a huge reason we have to be grateful. So until you come to the realization and acceptance that you owe everything that happens to you 100% to God, and express gratitude to Him or appreciation to Him, you will really get the most of the power behind gratitude. And gratitude, like I said, qualifies you for more. So this is a reminder for you to stay grateful, and this is a reminder for you to cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. Sometimes you may forget, but it should be a conscious practice, because gratitude helps us recognize the good things in our life, regardless of the situations and circumstances, and it reminds us of the blessings that can't be quantified even in those times of challenges, and helps us stay grateful. Gratitude as well helps you recognize the good people in your life and help you stay, grateful, and show appreciation to them. And by this, it boosts the intimacy and bond you will share, and make you guys closer, and the mutuality is more beautiful. So stay grateful, cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle, and it's open door for more blessing, because gratitude qualifies you for more. So always show your appreciation 100%. Always experience gratitude 100% to God, because everything good that happens to us, and His protection and His provision, everything, we owe it to Him. And for the gift of men, for the good people in your life, always show thankfulness and appreciation, and it qualifies you for more as well. Thank you guys. We've come to the end of today's session on the power of gratitude. I think I'll be talking about the power of gratitude more often, so you understand the real vibe behind being grateful. So guys, it's just like someone does, just maybe you do something for someone, and probably like a financial favor, no matter how small or little, and there's a way someone will appreciate you, thank you, and pray for you. Be like, I wish I had more. I wish this money I haven't sent to this guy was more than this. You feel that way because of the way he appreciated you. You feel that way because of the way she showed, the appreciation and gratitude. But as a person you send money to, they'll be like, so the whole money you get, now this is the only thing you can send me. The whole money you have, this is the only thing you can send me. Or you send money to some people, they'll be like, seen, received. Which one is which one is seen, which one is received? Then there are some persons that you send money to, no matter how small, they tell you, bro, thank you. You don't know how this will go a long way. They will even pray for you. People like that, you want to go extra mile for them. That's what gratitude does. It qualifies you for more. So, guys, thank you for coming through. I love you guys. See you back. All right, thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming through tonight's session on gratitude. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. And this video is to be online and active. You can watch it anytime to understand the power of gratitude and why you should stay grateful at all times. Bless up, guys. Wherever you're watching from, wherever country, shout out to you. Bless up. If it's night where you are right now, it's night where I am. So have a good night. Have a beautiful night rest. Sleep good. Wake up healthy and strong, and the Lord be with you. If it's morning where you are right now, go and have a special day out there. May lines fall in pleasant places for you. This is Sunday, and it's the beginning of a new week, and tomorrow Monday is the beginning of a work week. So go and have a successful day, and never forget, live a life of gratitude. The more you're grateful, the more it qualifies you for more blessings. The more you're grateful, the more it attracts more successes. The more it attracts good health. The more it attracts favor, and the more it attracts, honor as well. So stay grateful at all time, because every good thing that happens to you, every good and perfect gift, you owe everything 100% to God. You feel me? So bless up, guys. If it's afternoon where you are right now, stay safe, stay calm, stay collected, stay hydrated. Do mind your business, and never forget to live a life of love and kindness, because that's where it qualifies that you're living a larger purpose that you're impacting the lives of other people. Bless up, guys. I love you guys so much. We've come to the end of today's or tonight's session, rather. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Spirit. Amen. Tomorrow is questions and answer session. So if you have any question, I would love and I would appreciate you come through tomorrow. And just through your questions, no matter the question. If about gratitude, about love, about life, about relationships, about family, about youth, just come through. Let's have a nice time. And if you love to be a part of this live stream, like you love to come on live, ask questions, or just interact with me, please, I would so love that. um After this video, you can just comment, I would love to participate, and I'll reach out to you and we can work something out and fix a day either this week on how we're gonna do it. I would seriously love and appreciate that, so that I would just be the only person speaking. And along the line we'll be having other speakers, or other people to come on live, so we can share, knowledge and different insights and perspectives of life, and learn and grow better. Thank you so much, guys. Have a pleasant week. Have a blessed week. And may God go before you and order your steps. I love you guys. Peace out. One love. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. Have a good afternoon, depending on where you are. I love you guys so much. It's Coda and the vibes. Peace. Bless. One love. Don't forget to live a life of gratitude. Peace.